everybody. $160p is still visible, Bendy. I hope it works too. That is the object beam. Hopefully I'll be able to win a few things at least. Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta, maybe. No worries. I saw as you were streaming. I kind of try and drop by every once in a while, but sometimes I'm a little slow. That's okay. It's true. Just a little bit, Bendy. Alright. More Sirocco building projects. We have to see. Well, Bendy said that they weren't quite able to see me, so I figured I would get a little bit bigger. Why are you so small, Fifi? Besides, this isn't big. This is big. I don't know what you're talking about, Fifi. See, we can be normal sized. Or we can be super sized. We can be smally sized. Comfort sized, pocket sized. Double check on our little chapel here. It should be 6 days, so that one will finish soon. That's one of the phases for it. I believe the general store across the way is probably sitting at like 16 days or something like that. We'll double check it too, just so we know. I like that. And that's a good idea, Bendy. That's a good idea. I'm gonna note that one down. Pocket Auri. Just throw me at things. I'll take care of it. Yeah, 13 days. So now we sleep, and there's our inventory right now. Got a few things to sell too, so.
Can I help you?
Yes. Ah, you're poor. Never mind. I need someone with a little money to buy my things.
Can I help you?
Free gemstone. I want to keep that. Aw. Is it a good dream this time? I hope it is. Pupper dreams. Benny has very many puppies. We should share them if you want to on the Discord. Puppy, 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 puppy. I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna go over to the construction dude and spend 7 days. Aw. Perhaps. Perhaps, Bendy. I understand.
Oi,
Here, take
over
this
here.
Greg off my
Now,
hands.
excellent. Well, let's get to work.
So, what are we working on today? We're grateful to you.
It is possible. Perhaps. Grim is working on 3 new emotes for us. She had a little bit of a rough time, so they've been delayed a little bit, but that's okay. I'm a patient being. Eventually, once we get some more slots and whatnot, I'll put in some, for some more emotes. An Aurai in Pocket will be one of them. If anyone has any suggestions for other emotes, you can share as well. Touch. 19 days. What is this? Phase 2 or 3? Sure. Alright. Steam Bath Tunnels, Arena, New Sirocco, or Old Sirocco. I'll probably just hit Old Sirocco first, it'll be fun. That's true, Lar. You'll hit affiliate quickly, though. You just gotta catch the eyes of a few peoples. Make sure to post your stuff on Twitters, too. That's important. It's good to have a small Twitter audience at the very least. I've made some pretty nice friends on Twitter, too. Mind if I do? Soon. There will be all sorts of beings following. We're at just about 160 so far. And you will acquire more beans as well, Lar. No, you're not supposed to eat them. They're friends. Beans are friends, not food. still got the puffy cheeks. Alright, Laura, I scarfed down some food before stream, so I know that feeling. Go get some good food. It is basically just a little bit of grinding, but Outward is kind of fun just to relax with on these days. Oh, there's a Scarlet Emissary that time. Okay. Wrong button. Quaff that. And you should raise dogs, Bendy. You're a very good dog father. Come on. Ooh. I have been set aflame. Oh. Panic, 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 panic. Eh, close. Well, we're good. Excuse me. Nope. Man, that drinking animation is super long. I'm probably just used to other games, honestly. I'm glad that you like puppers, Bendy. I feel like that is something that you would enjoy doing a lot, honestly. Alright. Not an auspicious start to this particular day's looting, but hey.
Can I help you?
Nothing can go perfect always. And give me a bread. I'm gonna take that too. Sounds like a possible career opportunity, Bendy Bean. Hi, Kiko. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Welcome to stream. It has been a good day, regardless if I walked out of Sirocco and got bonked immediately. I think you could do either one, Bendy. But longevity in a workplace or work spot has to do with enjoying something that you do too. I enjoy doing this. This is what I want to do. Ah. Where'd you get a job as, Kiko, if you want to share as? I'm curious. Hope it's a good one that you're liking. New jobs can also always be rough to get used to, too. New schedule, new stuffs. You can plan as much as you want to, but you'll get tired those first few days. Matter of fact, I want this. Give me. Okay. That sounds at least fairly straightforward, as long as they've kept their due diligence on, like, labeling and whatnot. And it's better to not have something that has somewhat wavery expectations, you know? It's like that emissary is still here, but I don't know about... It's either wandered off or joined someone else. Take that. Need a snack. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Especially if you actually started to bleed a little bit from it. That's, fast. Everything has to be faster, faster, faster. It. Can't tell me what to do, Clockwork. I live here. Woo. Not me right out of it. Let's do that again, please. Woo! Does that make you a noob too, Clockwork? Be kicking booty. Good to know. Eh. Okay. Didn't figure that would do much. Been pretty alright, Clockwork. Can't complain. No, please. No. No. Miss. Do something. I will answer in more in-depth once I'm done with this nerd, by the way. Woo! I'm a big Anki boy and I don't have any cooldowns in my abilities. Eh, beh, 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 beh. Oh, gosh. Would you just die? Oi. Come on. Nope, it's a trap. Ah, come on. Why did that not hit? Woo! Okay. I'm a little salty about that one. I'm a little salty about that one. But that's okay. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, where's a good spot to make camp? Because I hear it. I should have paid more attention to the damage on Brand. I was a goober. I did a dumb. Nap time. I did not, Clockwork. It clipped me after one of my attacks missed for the 8th time. Missed for the 8th time. Yeah. It is what it is, though. It was mostly prolonged by a lot because Brand was almost broken. I mean, I don't have any control over it. Like, I can choose to trigger the attack at an opportune point, but, I can't always actually make it connect. A lot of the times when I was triggering those attacks, they were just whiffing because... reasons. Reasons. Let's see. Okay. Hello, Azure Bean. Long time no see. How you doing? You been a good bean? No. I understand that feeling. Also, Kiko, because I was also involved in that prolonged fight, I hope you get used to it and it doesn't really mess with your back too awful much anymore either. Tell your mom to not fish in the middle of the night. It's like 8 o'clock. What is she doing? Bendy. That's good at least. I'm glad you've been good. Bean incoming. Bean coming. Bonk. Alright, let's try this again. Miss. Meh. Alright, fair. See? See? And theirs can catch me from so far away. Ah! So angry. I like this sword. Yeet! Woo. No. There's no recovery on that attack whatsoever. I can immediately close all of the distance in between you and me and hit you. Because heck you, that's why. There's no recovery on that attack either. Poke. Alright. That's fair, Bendy. Mama can do what she wants. Also, I suppose you might be right, Clockwork, but at the same time, Brand has some significant advantages too. I like it. I like it a lot. It's pretty heckin' rad. Also, how's everybody doing tonight? Tell me of beans. Final Fantasy 14 is a worthy endeavor. Way, way better than New World or whatever that silly, silly game that Clockwork liked was. That's a good idea, Azure Bean. It took him a moment. I saw Lost Art. I do want to try it. But I did go ahead and picked up Aliens Fireteam because I enjoy the Aliens franchise and it's cool. I agree, Azure. I saw it on your wish list. We should do that. It's a 3-person co-op game, so... Pardon me, sir. I said pardon me. Quit being rude. Clockwork screaming into the void because he loves his bad game. His bad, awful, gross, silly game. Back for Blood seems pretty cool. I wasn't too awful much of a fan of the, what are the words that I'm trying to use? 1 second. I wasn't too awful much of the fan of some of the zombie classes. Like, like, sure, it's a spiritual success for it to Left 4 Dead, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because zombies feel done to death to me. Also, Bard is a fantastic class choice. Bean, you have a place in any party or team comp that I will ever make ever. Bards are never not useful. Sorry, Clockwork. The New World, just doesn't measure up. It's just another MMO. It's just, another video game. It's not cool or interesting. It's just video. I think the New World has stuff like that going on, Azure Beam. Sorry, no fish sticks allowed. I really thought that Ghost was going to lose this fight, but he's really pulling it back. Oh, a double team. How rude. Woo! Perhaps, Bendy. But then, you wouldn't have Fireteam downloaded later. That's true. Star Wars is pretty good. The MMO version of it. It was alright. But it's one of those games that I got the max level, I was like, alright. I'm not grinding in-game gear. Whereas with Final Fantasy 14, it's like, alright, I've got in-game gear. I'm gonna go start a new class so I can explore all the weird quests that I didn't get to experience from these other zones. Mm. Told you, Bendy. That's some premium Aurai advice right there. That is some tasty Aurai advice that is that has provided you with this avenue. I told you the thing. I'm proud of myself. I'm super glad it helped, actually. That's the primary thing. Welcome back, Lar. Also, I practically played it with watching your guys' streams, Bean. It's basically the same thing, right? Woo! Aw. Thank you, Bendy Bean. I appreciate you. That's a lot of bits, too. That's 1,000 bits. I didn't see that. I thought it was 100 again. Yeah! Thank you very much, Bendy Bean. You don't have to do that, but I really appreciate you. It's 1,000 bits. Eat this banana. I really and sincerely am glad that it helped. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Go back. Oh no. Abort. 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 So behind. Okay. Maybe. Just gonna. Alright. Yes. I tried to keep up with all of my friends' VODs because it makes me happy to do so. Regret! God, I wish you were... Oh, I wish you were dead. Stamina. It's good for you. Please go away. Woo! Ah! Fuck's sake. Oh. This sucks. Oh. Just gonna... Yep. Alright, let's go. Do 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 do. You got very excitable, Clockwork. Super duper excitable. I did win. As always. This is the only outcome that ever happens. I have never lost a single fight in Outward at any point during my entire Outward career. Not ever once. And nobody better don't say anything otherwise. Whoop. That's pretty good. It's it is a little esoteric. Like just to throw a warning out there. Outward's clunky. Outward got weird systems. Outward. I don't know what you're talking about, Onda. Yes. Smooth as an octagonal tire. Yeah, Bendy, I mean... Flat evidence. Most people aren't straight evil, it turns out. If somebody is stealing or something like that, they... generally have to. Ha! Morrowind, Azure? I still play Daggerfall. You haven't even approached the level of jank that I can deal with. What am I saying? I figured that you would be playing Conan Exiles for those, Azure. For shame! For shame! Azure's a proprietor of one of those, spooky, semi-mysterious, 18-plus only Conan Exile servers, I see. On the, Wubas means... Yeah, pretty much. It's just a silly way to say that. Please do not have a competition. to come up with as many ways to say boobs as you can in my chat. It's okay, Anda. You don't have to feel weird about that. If we ever say something, or if I ever say something you don't understand, just ask. Just like you did. I will explain to the best of my ability. I feel like there's a but on the end of that sentence, Bendy. And if there was, there's going to be a bonk on the end of this one. Pandas are cute and all, but I've never seen an animal on your planet or mine that wants to go extinct as much as they do. Just willfully so. It's weird. Cute though. That's fair, Anda. I don't know like a textbook definition, but negentropy is a like a study or something, isn't it? Difference between entropy and something else. Humans are alright. Don't have any experience there if that's a natural thing for you guys, but mostly humans I've met are alright. I appreciate that statement, Anda. Sometimes the basics are enough, right? Nope. No lurking around. You have to be present the entire time, Clockwork. We're gonna go rob some giants. Excuse me? Like, I get what you want me to do, Spotify, and you're trying to feed me music that might be interesting. But first off, no. Second off, stop changing my settings, dang it. Okay, Clockwork, that's fine. I'm gonna have to edit that little bit out soon. I remember that, Bendy. I mean, worse things could happen. Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Ah. Ah. The backswing, though. Azure. Yep. I'm doing alright, Bean. It's been a good day so far. I've had a good snack. I made a pot roast earlier today. We have vegetables, all kinds of nice things that go with it. I'm pretty happy. I like that. I'll keep that in mind, Onda. Alright, you want to make that place a no-go zone? Let's go over here then. That's what I thought. Man. He's just so spooky. My hubris. Ah! Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Haha! What, the giant that we just fought, Bean? How far into the future, Onda? A gun made out of forged glass. Probably not the most stable of creations, but hey, what do I know? Giants are pretty spooky. It's because they're so tall. Have you tried to watch any of the Spooky Mondays recently, Bean? Whether on or on a VOD? Whether live or on a VOD? You know that's okay, Mog. It's perfectly fine to be late. Thank you for dropping by, though. Welcome, welcome. Gotta watch the spookies, Bean. The spookies are cool, though. You gotta face your fears. Get spooked. It'll be fun. Maybe we should all get together and have a streamer Phasmophobia stream. But what if the people vote for it, Bean? What if there just so happened to be a vote that just turned out to where, and specifically, you were recruited to be a part of it as well, Bean? For the spookies. Won't you do it for the nice peoples? No ni no kuni. Only spooky. Bean is very spooked by ghost games. No, no crying. Only spookies. Also pretty darn good, Onda. I like that spell. Type magic's always wonky. It's a pain in the butt to cast. Hmm. That's true. I still get scared sometimes too, Bean. That's part of the fun, though. That adrenaline rush from facing your fears. Get them real good spooks. Makes you feel alive. Bah. Only for a short time. Just throw this out here too. I understand. You don't have to play spooky games if you don't want to. Like, I'm never gonna force you or try to poke you or anything along those lines to do one. But I think you should try sometime. Also, hi Iris. Welcome, welcome, friend. How you doing? If you want to, Onda, go for it. You've had a rough time of it recently, Iris. I can imagine so. I hope everything starts to improve a little bit more steadily, though. Azure, so the medium seems to render two separate environments, two full separate environments, and then has them linked with your character and whatnot. That is incredibly taxing. Aw. So it spawned, but what happened? Did it just not appear, or did, like, a bear bear it? Also, Streamlabs is a little bit CPU intensive as well, Azure, and it's kind of a hog. I use OBS, and we managed to get through it. Oof. You have jumped the gun, Iris. I can imagine so. You've been hunting that particular wolf for a while. That'll be difficult to make work well on the. That's why a lot of time spells or time manipulation in games tend to be set pieces. You're gonna have to do a lot of mucking about to make it even close to viable. And even at that point, it's still gonna be janky. That's respect, Iris. I understand. There was nothing that you could do at that point. You have to restart. What I could see being very interesting is a time manipulation puzzle, Anda. Grimmark is already known for puzzles and stuff along those lines, so adding a zone that mucked about with like different time instances and whatnot and could be affected by certain spells, like casting the balance spell in a certain area would cause the places to sync. So if you are in the future portion of it and you hit balance, it would cause the other instances of it to sync with the future portion. If you were in the past, it would cause any instances to sync with the past. Stuff like that. Recording actions is also a very good mechanic. There were a few old Flash games and a couple of small indie games that worked along that sort of premise too. Putting in something like a words are hard. In
Can I help
like
you?
you start the spell, you have a certain amount of time to do actions that will then get repeated for as long as the wizard has energy to maintain the spell, for instance. And that way you can also have it somewhat gate off progress if you were wanting to add it as a progression puzzle in a mod too. It would be something that if you just didn't have enough energy, then but you can't do it because you can't make the series of actions long
Can I
enough
help you?
or maintain that series of actions long enough for it to work. Also, thank you very much for the 5 heart biddies, Clockwork. I appreciate you and your presence. It does not matter how many bits. I appreciate each and every one. I'm a big fan as well, Anda, of spells that seem almost useless at first glance but have a significant amount of out-of-the-box utility, i.e. Dancing Lights in Solasta. Thank you, Mog. Yeah. You're still suspicious, Mog. Correct. Whether it's simply being here, or telling folks about my stream, or donating bits, or all of the above. It's fine. I did. I have a straw now, Mog. A fancy, schmancy little tube to drink out of. This is the future, Mog. You cannot possibly defeat me now. See, I'm an Elden Ring boss, Mog. I have 4 phases. Here's an interesting concept for a spell that I've included in one of my tabletop campaigns, Anda. It is a spell sort of like Dancing Lights. It creates a little thing that you can move around with a bonus action.
You better have the money.
And any spell that you cast can be chosen to take that path that it took. So if you cast a fireball and this spell is around a corner, and then that fireball can turn in midair. Requires a little bit of setup, but it can make a lot of utility. And it can be words are that's a good backpack actually. It can be combined with other things too. Buying that. That's nice. A spell that switches weapons, Bendy? Besplain. Yes.
You better have the money.
That would, in my mind, be using something like enlarge or reduce on a weapon that an enemy is using. Good luck using your shotgun. It's the size of a bus now. Remember, if your sword stays larger for longer than 4 hours, please consult your local archmage. So it doesn't have a spot for a lantern, huh? Okay, fair enough. Right. I remember what I was gonna do. Bendy, you are now obliged to play all of the Final Fantasy games. Get to it, because you got a while. Go for it, Anda. I want to hear. Yes, but only if you complete all of the games 1 through 14.
You better have the money.
I'm sorry, we don't recognize that one in this household, Azure. Oh no, Asher's gonna cancel me on social media. Oh yeah, I agree, Lar. I did it purely for messing with Azure. Holy Light, some sort of healing spell and or a direct damage divine spell. Flow of Mind. Maybe a way to buff your energy regeneration or the energy regeneration of another person. Psychic Curse, maybe makes them unable to take actions that require energy. Wrath of the Sky, something similar to Meteor Storm, but lightning, chaos, a spell that does all damage types, and or a special damage type that ignores traditional armor. Desolation. Maybe a similar spell to Meteor Storm, but Earth.
So, what are we working on today?
That is actually a very good habit, Anda. Having a goal to write towards is an important thing. That's what 4 sleeps. Yeah. Okay, Azure Bean, get some rest, okay?
So, what are we working on today?
Thank you kindly.
We're grateful to you.
We do, Azure. I'd like that. We have a few options to do it too. Fire Team is the most recent one. Boop, 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 boop.
So, what are we working? This is a relief.
Bum, 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 bum. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Also, Iris, if you're still lurking in there, be a good bean. We should collab some point too. Perhaps when a certain thing gets finished. And also, Mindy, that's okay as well. Still having that goalpost, something to aim for, or a flavor to aim for, is a good thing, is important.
So, what are we working on today?
Chapel upgrade temple. Status effect resistance 25. Fries action passive skill training against increased barrier and protection stats. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I want that. Dang it. Gonna have to walk all the way back there, get money, come back. Heck.
So, what are we working on today?
Lotus of Light. Skin. What does this need? Voltaic vines. Write something, Bendy.
Greetings, friend.
This music reminds me of old MMOs that I played. It's a nice feeling. 12 days. 2 sleeps. Oh, 2 thingies. 2 talks to the guy.
So, what are we working on today? This is a relief.
You don't know. Cannot answer that question, Lar. That sounds like a pain in the butt. You should get a USB extender. Super useful.
So, what are we working on today?
You're welcome.
This is a relief.
That was the point all along. I see everything. Okay. Mm. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break, Beans. I ran out of drink, so I will be back momentarily, okay? And back. Boop. Okay. And yes, as long as it works.
Ah, good timing. We have a serious problem. Dorian was right about the magma rising.
Sure.
Pay attention, please.
I have no idea what could be causing this. It's flowing in ways that are unusual.
Reverse gravity.
There must be an answer.
Fair enough.
Hear me, ungrateful wretches and murderous criminals. Your cruel and childish insurgency is at an end.
I will stab you.
I don't believe this.
You will immediately abandon this worthless outpost and return the Ember Heart to its rightful place. Surrender the traitors Evangeline, Joseph, and Dorian to face the rightful executions by fire. And agree
Sorry.
to return to the rightful place
I was very thirsty.
as our property.
Wow. I'm really gonna enjoy stabbing you. He appears to be one of the old Sirocco nobles that got deposed by Evangeline's and these three folks' revolution way back in the beginning. I'm getting that he's done something a little bit sus in order to make himself able to do this. Betting he's turned himself into a lich, since that seems to be a pretty common thing.
I don't believe this.
Thank you, Anda.
Silence, old worm. We will restore the natural order of society. We will return to the deserved golden age you stole from us.
I'm a real boy.
You will abandon this foolish rebellion.
Hello, Zuzi
and
Pack.
return to your appointed place.
Welcome,
where
welcome,
you will
friend.
be treated as the beasts of burden you are.
Wow. I'm really looking forward to stabbing this guy. He's really not making a case for himself. Like, he is plainly bad news bears. There's no gray area here. He's just flatly evil. Consider yourselves blessed that I even afford you this mercy after the death of my son. Yeah, he's turned himself
Why?
into a lich.
Why do they refuse to understand the culpability in what happened?
I don't understand. He was a mere dabbler in the magical arts. How did he attain this level of power?
Not to derail your musings, but we need to act on this immediately.
Agreed. We need all hands on deck for this. Joseph, you're with me.
Got it! Dorian, put our maids to work on controlling the Ember Heart.
Here's what we need. Get it done.
Hey, go find him. I figure we can probably manage it with Brand, too. Okay. Jerk. Thank you, Iris. Stretch. Probably clicked her name. posture check. Take a quick drink. Yep. I try not to miss anything. Me am smart. Alright. Bring duct tape. Bring duct tape. That is true. It has been a while since we have had an Iris Hearthchurg. I appreciate it. That's good, Iris. I'm glad. I've got a handle on it, Clockwork. I appreciate the advice, though. I can hear my cats tapping at the door. Feel free to share all the details if you want, Iris. I don't mind. I wonder where he could be that would allow him to do something like that.
Is there something you need? Excellent.
Bah. Forgot to get gold. Bring it over here. I'm dumb. So dumb. You know what?
Is there something you need?
Sure.
Is there something you need? Excellent. Excellent.
Ace. Well, that's good. Looking good, looking good. Cripple. Pain. We're going to leave off the one strike. We are going to bring shield charge with us because it is useful. That on number 2. Good. I'm glad. This is very, very good news. Juggernaut, no. Push kick might work. Sweep kick will be better. Yeah. I can't say the time frame on it was all that great, but at least it is about to be done. VTubers usually debut with their models and whatnot whenever they have it. Anda. I'll bring a couple of fine crystals just in case. Iris's model is almost done, so they're going to be doing that. Now I need to kind of think on where Mr. Litchy Boy is going to be. Probably the oil refinery. They're obsessed with wealth. That could be a possibility. Of course, building this took away the healer. Because why wouldn't it, right? Not fully decided yet, Clockwork. It'll be a fan-made RPG. It's me, I'm the fan. That's a good amount, honestly. Like that's an appropriately fat and content heavy probably Anda. But the same thing with anything else. 5e, D&D traditionally exists, Pathfinder exists. Stuff like that. There's always another take on things. Now I have to consider where Limbo's gonna make you a game? Alright, you heard it here first, folks. We get any hints? Yep, it's true. Clockwork, it's really nice of you to make Bean a game. No, you're not Clockwork. Creativity. This dude's probably gonna deal a butt ton of fire, and if it keeps with it normally, probably a butt ton of lightning damage too. Maybe some ethereal since he was kind of ghost-like. Thank you, Anda. Heck. Thank you, Bendy. You are right. I was about to go off on a boss fight, and it's like, alright, we're doing this. Huh. So I guess that's it, huh? I mean, that's fair. I can't see crap either. Thank you, Lar. Only some things could go wrong, Bean. I guess I shouldn't have really asked about where the bad guy's gonna be, huh? Like, I wonder where the guy's gonna be at, guys. I can't quite pick out on this landscape where this boss fight for this campaign might be. It's just not really splashing out to me. I'm not seeing any, like, landmarks or important, like, weird sort of floating, mysterious things that could possibly be where he might be residing at. I'm thinking he's probably over there in the volcano or something, right? Definitely not anywhere in this direction. Anyway, so this is an appropriate cliffhanger for next week, I do believe. We are at the 2-hour mark right now, Beans. I think that this is a picturesque little thumbnail, basically, too. It's been 2 hours. Cliffhanger time. We're gonna go get him. We're gonna get him next time on Dragon Ball Z. That does actually sound like a lot of fun, Iris. But I must restrain myself, otherwise I will end up streaming all day and all night, too. And this will be, obviously, what we're going to be doing next week. We have the supplies, we have the direction, we have the weapons prepped and ready to go. Our pockets are full. Hey, maybe one day I'll do a subathon like that, Iris. That sounds like fun. Never stop streaming. Never stop streaming. God, that is a good thumbnail, though, isn't it? That's rad. Cliffhanger time. All right, Beans. I appreciate each and every one of you coming here to visit me tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Don't get in any trouble. I expect you to continue to be good beans. We are going to double check and see if we have any nice beans that we can raid. And I do believe that we might have a couple of friends we can raid. One Libra with a little bit of Minecraft to relax and send you off to sleeps. Oh, yes, Iris? Raid Shadow Legends. Night, night.
Spawn in, an axolotl or two. Hey, Ori! Ori with a rate of 9. Thank you. How is everything? How are you doing tonight?